Yo guys, Features Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode here on the Trucking Career, episode 101 today. So yesterday was the magical episode 100, and let's say it wasn't a job that I was like willing, like, not willing, because I did take it, that I was wanting to take for like a special episode like that. Because actually, when I was like coming home from college today, as I'm recording this video, I saw this mod, and I was just like, I should have done that for episode 100, and I think it's like one of the best mods for February 2019. So that would have been really cool to take that, but unfortunately I didn't see it before I recorded it. Now I haven't got it installed for this one, so hopefully if the mod is still working for episode 110, then I will take a video on that, because I need to get a new truck for it as well, because I need to get a Mercedes-Benz truck, and at the moment I'm with the Scania Next Gen. So I think, without further ado, let's get straight into the episode. But before I take a job, I haven't selected a job yet. I want to go to the to the nearest mechanic, because there are some new engines available. Because at the moment we're running, I think it's like a 650, and I think there's like a 700 something available. So I want to see if we can get that, because that would be good. So we just need to load this in at the moment, if we can do that, and then I'll open the map as well, so then we can have a look where the mechanic is. So we ended off over in here, which is good. So where's the nearest mechanic? Just wait till it all loads in. Nearest mechanic's over there, so pretty beastie drive. So we have to take this road again, because this was quite I can actually turn the beacons off now, because this was actually quite a pain to get around, like with the truck as well. So yeah, and I don't know if I told you guys in the last episode, but I actually turned fatigue simulation on, because I actually want to make it more real, and I've also switched it to car limit as well. To trucks limit, sorry, because I changed it to car in the last episode. But I just thought that I think that just got a bit out of hand, because like most of the journey was just unlimited speed, and I was just getting up to some crazy speeds, and it was very dangerous as well. So I decided to switch it back to truck limit, so we can be a little bit more cautious on our journeys. So yeah, I think we also have to repay some damage that we've got on our truck too from the last episode. So I will go ahead and do that. So these barriers just actually went up from a train as well, which is pretty cool. I wish I came here earlier as well, like to that train track, so then we could have actually seen the thing go. So we are speeding, wow. So I hope the quality and the frames are keeping up, because I've actually changed some settings on the game, as I did with the last episode, but because we had beacons, the frame rate was dropping a few times, but hopefully, like, as I'm seeing this, it looks to be around 50 to 60 FPS. I mean, I could put the FPS counter in the top left, but it doesn't really matter. As long as it like is good FPS, then I know about it. I mean, 30 is good. As for most gamers, like 30 FPS is decent, but like if you can get 60, that is amazing, which is exactly what I want. I mean, I want 60, but 30 is all right, because you just need like at least 15 FPS, or even like something like 16. So your persistence of vision actually looks like it's moving. Because if you don't know what persistence of vision is, I can't even say it. It's how many frames you see in a second to make an image actually move. Because an image actually isn't moving. Oh, look at that! It's a Smiler logo. Is it? I don't know. It looks kind of creepy. But yeah, your persistence of vision is how many frames you can see in a second. And if you don't know, the UK like frame limit thing, whatever it is 24 for TV or 23 point something. So just round it up to 24. But yeah, like that is to make it so that it's moving. So 30 against 24 is amazing, but 60 is just top notch. So anyway, enough with the media lesson. We are now here at the mechanic, ready to see what we can upgrade. So how much is it going to be to repair our truck? 10 grand. Hopefully we will get a high paid job, because for now we're on 94. And I don't really think an engine's going to be something like 94. Loading steam inventory items. Okay, it's got to do this. Right, so it's finally done it. Right, engine. So we're stuck on a V6 performance 650. If we scroll down, we can actually get the most one, which is the 730 horsepower. But our normal cargo just goes down. I don't know why, because having a higher engine, yes, heavy cargo should go up. For some reason, the normal cargo goes down. And looking at it, it's because we've got a retarder on the truck. And we've got more axles, but I don't see why more axles can be a bad thing for normal cargo. Last gear ratio and differential ratio. Yeah, that does change it a little bit. But the torque and the engine power should make that go up. Anyway, we're gonna go with it. Is there any other engines that we could go for? Not really. I mean, we could stretch and just go for the 900 or 760, which is a V8. I think we'll go with a 760, because it's not like over the top, but it's not too basic, if you see what I mean. So let's pay that £4 then. There we go. So now to pick a job. So let's go into the job market and let's see what we can get. So I would normally do this before I pick up, before I start the episode. So what can we get? Oh, a locomotive. That's not a really big job, but it is offering him 15 grand. I want a really high paid job. What's the most we can take? Whoa, that's a little bit of a stretch. I'm not going all the way to Finland. We could do that, electronics, but it's a bit of a boring trailer. I think we'll go with a one-off short episode and take this right here, 15 grand, because it's a locomotive weighing 61 tons. So that's going to be actually really good for our truck. It's not a special transport, but it's a beastly cargo. So let's take one of these. If only we had this in oh, where did we do episode 100 from? I don't know, but if only we had this last episode, that would have been a beast of a cargo. So we're taking a locomotive. So all of you train spotters out there, you are in for a treat. So let's go pick up this trailer. I think we have to go back to the place we went as well. So let's get over there, and then I'll see you guys when I get over there. Why are you stopping there, car? Thank you for moving. Jeez. Anyway, oh, hello. Want to get up on my axle, don't you? Let's change that to fuel. There we go. Oh, we may actually have to refuel in a few episodes' time, because we are on about half a tank. But anyway, let's go over to the I keep messing up my words, to the depot. Let's get over there. There's a pirate ship there, or some kind of old ship. Let's actually just make sure that I'm on the road, which I didn't do. We have to turn this way anyway. But just look, let's park up here for a second. Let's park up on this sidewalk. Look at that monstrosity. That is insane. If only you could go out of your truck and actually walk onto that. That is amazing. Anyway, let's get going. now. 10 minutes into the episode, well, 10 minutes I've been recording, and we haven't even picked up a job yet. Very good features gaming. Anyway, yeah, that is insane though. Right, let's get this job. I just remembered we've got these train tracks. Imagine if that locomotive that we're taking was the train that went past when we were going to the mechanic. Imagine. That would be insane. Oh, got close to that sign there. Just narrowly missed that. I like this kind of stuff though. Oh, I'm speeding a lot. But yeah, I like these very narrow maneuvers, especially if we're gonna have this locomotive as well. Trying to come out of all of this, dodging all of the obstacles, that is going to be a challenge. And a very hard challenge indeed. I think it's got steerable axles as well, which I actually think if a trailer has steerable axles, we can't do the reverse parking, which is a bit of a... Well, I wouldn't really like to do it anyway, because I'm not really familiar with the steerable axles yet. But anyway, let's pick up this locomotive. How long we got to do it in? 2 hours. It's going to take us 6 hours. Okay. I mean, 15 grand. It's good. It's good. Anyway, let's pick this up then. I don't really think I'm going to put the beacons on though, because that's just going to lower the frame rate, and we need the frame rate for getting out of this depot. So maybe when we get onto like the highway, I may switch them on. But we have like tons of beacons on this truck anyway. So I think in the next episode, we will go back to like spec our truck and remove some of the beacons that we have and like change them to maybe lights or something like that. So let's get going. So I'm going to leave this bit uncut, just me getting out, because it is going to, this is going to be a challenge, and especially 60 FPS will do us good for this. So it's not juddery, even though 30 isn't really that juddery, but still it's good when it's really nice and smooth. So going well so far. The one thing I'm not looking forward to is how we got into this, because we experienced it with the whatever we took in the last episode. I think it was like a wind turbine thing. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to the next bit. We got very close there. Oh, what did we hit? What did we hit? Oh, is it that side? Okay. Looks like it wasn't wide enough then. Let's just make sure that we clear it. Oh, I actually don't think it was our trailer. What did we hit then? I really don't know. That doorstep? I don't know. Right, we got to maneuver our way around this bit. So at least we have a lot of runoff space, as they say in F1. So if we just keep it as tight as we can. I mean, at least there's no signs for us to go into. So if we do that and keep it like that. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome. I did that like a boss. I'm not kidding you. That was probably the toughest maneuvering I've ever had to do in this game. I need to get to grips with the braking though. Oh, have we got a train? Have we got a train? Oh no. I thought the barriers were down or the lights were flashing. If only we had a train and we're carrying a locomotive. Yeah. So let's have a look in the job info page if I can get it. So it is a I think they've just started to flash. Have they? I can't see them, I don't know. So it's a locomotive Voslo. Is that it? Voslo G6, 61 tons. So we're not turning here. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to that bit and let's go into the world map and see what we can pick up along the way. So we're taking it to here. As how do you say that? I can't see these names. What? Skorzelek. Okay, interesting name. Right, so we can't get anything coming out of there. We've already been to Berlin, so we don't need to do that. We haven't discovered this road. We've discovered this road, but we haven't discovered that road. Just wondering if we could take a longer route, discover more, because then we can come out that way. I don't know, but anyway, into where we need to drop off then. There isn't actually any discoverables around, so yeah. Anyway, 6-hour job, not too bad. So let's get to it. Hopefully, with just being a 6-hour job, I can actually cut this down to a 30-minute video as well, because yeah, we actually spent quite some time choosing what engine and job we were going to take. So I suppose let's just get on with the job then. 6 hours and a half remaining. I can already feel this engine struggling with this cargo, because we are going very slow from stopping at red lights. So a tactic that I'm going to try and do is when I see a red light, slow down like way before, so then I can keep the momentum. So then hopefully when I get to the light, it switches to green, and then I can just carry on rather than having to fully stop and then go off, because that's only going to make me slower going off. So hopefully if we can keep the momentum, like going to a red light, then we should be good. Making our way onto the highway now. I don't know what highway it is, but it means that we can get up to some speed. I mean, obviously, as I said, we're on the truck speed limit, because I don't really think we can get up to something like 80 with this type of cargo. It would be very dangerous as well. But I think 43 is our limit then. Okay. Let's get up to that speed then. Oh, okay, 50. Okay. Let's keep going then. I don't really think there's going to be anything really to talk about in this episode, because we're not really carrying like a light cargo to make us go like really quick, and I think the AI are actually going to behave properly, so there's not really anything to commentate over. All I know is that we're going through a border, and that's it. But apart from that, I don't really think there's ever going to be anything exciting, rather than just dropping this off. So I could have made a mistake taking this cargo, but it is a beast of a cargo. I actually hope that we run into some problems, so I can actually show you guys, because otherwise this is going to be a boring video. Well, pretty much all of my videos have been boring, because yeah, but this is just going to be even more boring. I'm speeding, but apart from that, I don't really think anything else is going to happen, rather than just joining onto new roads and getting to the drop-off point. So I don't really think there's ever going to be anything to talk about, but if there is, then insert it now. Oh, brake. Hey, got very close there. There's the first problem then. Hopefully these start to many more, because I actually want this video to be exciting. Got some roadworks going on here. Spree? Don't know what that means. But yeah, because of the roadworks, they need to come onto our road, well, our side of the road, obviously, with all safety barriers and stuff like that. But yeah, we actually had to go on the hard shoulder, which was kind of cool. So yeah, second. Well, I wouldn't really say it was a problem or something like that, but I thought it was cool, so I decided to insert me. Don't hate me. I just thought it was cool, so I decided to add it. Anyway, should win an Oscar with that acting. But anyway, let's keep going then and see what else we run into. Well, the highway looks pretty empty. Apart from that car that's just gone past me. That's not really realistic, is it? Motorway being absolutely clear. Well, it would be realistic if England were playing in the World Cup again, but sadly that's not going to happen until 4 years. Or 3 years now. So the highway is our oyster, or whatever you call it. The world, basically. Okay, now it's starting to get pretty busy. Well, one car isn't pretty busy. Come on, Features Gaming, think, but you know what I mean. Like, traffic is actually starting to come onto the highway. So, yeah, let's drop down the speed because we're speeding and keep going with our journey. Oh, a bit of scenery break there. Could dip down there. I literally just noticed that, so I don't know if you guys got to see most of that. I may like cut it before I speak, so then you guys had more of a chance to see it and notice it before I go on to speak about it. But anyway, 1 hour and 3/4 left to go. That's the situation at the moment. Okay, so we are now in closing on our destination, and we are quite low on fuel. So I think I'm going to take the opportunity while we have a gas station here to fill up with diesel or petrol, whatever this truck runs on. So I don't know where the gas station actually is. Like, where we actually have to go to refuel. This could be tricky. Where do we go? I think I'm just in a massive car park. Oh, here we go. Here's the gas station. Jeez, that is a bit of a tight turn though, isn't it? Jeez, that is tight. Okay, hopefully this should all follow through. That activates the pump, but then it's just a matter of trying to get our trailer through and then going that way. We may have to cut the curb to get out of this unscathed. Why was my thing not working? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, right. We have refueled now. We are to the top. So now, if I can just... Okay, I can't get through. Okay, that is a problem. Serious problem. Our trailer can't even get through. So now I have to try and back out with my trailer, do a blind side, what is it? A blind trailer reverse and try and get out this way. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh, okay, I am actually onto a car now. Okay. I have messed up my journey completely. Which is good for me. Right, I'm sorry, car, but you are gonna have to go. If I can get around her. Yes, differential lock, please. Okay, right. Get that car out the way. I don't really think I would have got round otherwise. Right. I'm going to see if I can take this wide. Okay, you can't actually turn on grass with differential lock on. Or just normally. Okay. Oh, maybe then. Don't scrape it. Right. Keep it as wide as possible. There we go. Now, how the heck do we get round here? And our trailer has decided to be caught on a lamppost. Yay! Right, let's get around this way a little bit then. And then around this way. Okay, right. Okay, that is going to hit that sign no matter what. And a lamppost. Two. What could be better than that? Yep, there goes the sign. And yeah, follows through nicely, right? I don't really think we could have done anything better with that. I mean, we probably had enough gas to last us till next episode. Anyway, going out of this place, and yeah, I thought it would just be safe to refuel, not knowing that my train, or the thing that I'm carrying, a locomotive, was higher than the actual gas station. So yeah, that was a problem solved, with a few damaged cars and stuff like that. But anyway, we are now back on the road, and yeah, at least it's better than the yak that we took on episode 99. We couldn't even get through a bridge. But anyway, we are now here at the destination point. Well, not here as in like it's right there, but we're at the place, let's say. So let's just go over to the depot and drop off this locomotive, get our stats, and then end out this episode. I don't really think we'll have time or even have the money to get a decent what's the word, to get a driver. That's what I meant. So yeah, let's just get to the depot and drop off this bad boy. This is going to be tricky. A roundabout. Okay, right. Take it wide. And then bring it back. Go over to that side a little bit just to make sure that it follows through. There we go. Turnable axles, dish you proud. Is our locomotive going to cut that? I think it is. That was close. That was very close. At least we got past it though. With a train track. Oh look, there's a train. Oh, I like that. I think that's just waiting to like then be moved for when the barriers come down. That's cool. Right, I'm sorry mate, but you're gonna have to wait there for a minute while I get in here. Right, I think we can actually do a oh, look at that. I've never seen that. Trucks parked up there. Now we can actually do that one, but I'm not too confident doing them at the moment with steerable axles. And I mean, like, I won't be able to do them if I don't even try, but I don't fancy my chances today. So just going to do a nice simple park up. There we go. Right. Job delivered in 45 minutes for recording. Have no idea what it's going to be chopped down. Anyway, excellent rating, no damage whatsoever. So we've got the full 15 grand and 540 XP. So continue. So we do have 109 grand, but that's not enough to get us a truck. So I think in the next episode we will spec our truck out with actual lights rather than just tons of beacons. So we'll go and redo our truck. So that is going to be it for this video. So if you did like it, then leave a like on it. That'll be awesome. And thank you very much Also, make sure to subscribe to support the channel, and also turn on notifications so then you guys will never miss an upload. But I will see you guys in the next video, but until then, take care and peace out.